How did you tell me?
I was scared. She was scared. Then she started crying.
Are we lopsided today? Because it looks like we are lopsided and I don't know why. I don't know why. Is that better? I hope so. I hope so. What is going on, lovely, lovely people? Candace B here. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Welcome back to my subscribers and welcome to my new ones. How are you all doing this fine day? I hope you guys are doing amazing. I, as you can see, am a little dolled up. I'm going to dinner later, so you know when food is involved, we just happy. So in this video, I am back with a trade review / market forecast video, preparing for the week ahead. And this past week wasn't too bad. You know, it was the last week of July. We are in August, y'all. It's insane how quick time is flying, but like I feel like that's always the case, you know, summer just flies by and then winter is just here like that. And you know, if you are Canadian or if you live in a cold country or city, you already know how that goes, you know, hibernation. I don't know why I talk like that. This past week was pretty good for me, to be honest. It was very slow and I'm not mad at it. In terms of trading, I only took one trade this week, but it was a solid one, guys. It was a W, and honestly that trumps, you know, me trading any other day. As long as I got one win, I'm happy with that. You know, it was a pretty busy week, so why force something when, you know, you can just wait for that one good setup, you know, take the W and keep it moving and be happy. So we're gonna review the trade and then we're gonna look at the charts and see what's gonna go on for August, and hopefully, you know, it's gonna be a great month of trading. So that being said, go ahead and like this video right away. You know, might as well just get it over and done with, you know. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe. I am so sorry if you see the lighting changing. As you can see, you know, the sun is just loving us. Yeah, it's annoying. I also got new softbox lighting, so I'm still trying to figure it out. But if you guys want to watch the unboxing and review of that video, go ahead and check that out on my second channel where I, you know, break it down. So just please don't mind the lighting being a bit weird. We will figure it out. But that being said, let us get into this video. Okay, so as you can see, we have the beautiful GJ, and I barely can see the screen because the dang sun is shining through. In my last video, I was bullish in my bias, and sure enough, price did push up this week, which was great to see. I'm just going to kind of go out and show you guys because of course I forget what day is today. So the week started basically on Sunday night, which was the 25th of July. What's wrong with me? The 25th of July. So let's scroll back. So it started here, you know, we were hovering around this area. Price did push down a little bit first, and then sure enough, it did push up, kind of following that bullish momentum here and continuing to break this previous market structure. So this was the buy that I took on Thursday, which the 29th was, right? Yeah, because today's the 30th. I'm filming this on Friday. So yeah, I took this trade on Thursday during London session at 1:05 a.m. was actually when I took the trade. And really the main reason why I entered a long position was simply just because, you know, momentum was to the upside. So like I said, you know, we saw a dip down on the 25th to 26th, and then price started pushing up further. To be honest with you, I didn't really see too many opportunities. I was watching the market literally every day just to see, but I just didn't see any opportunity because as you can see on the 26th during London session, you know, price was pushing down. So if I had entered a sell here and if I just, you know, jumped the gun, I would have easily been stopped out. So I'm glad I did not jump the gun on that date. And that was a Monday. So, you know, I don't trade on Mondays. Based on my back testing, Mondays are just not a good day for me to trade. So I completely cut that day out. The 27th, price was still really iffy, as you can see. You know, we reached this level here of resistance and then we pushed down from here. So I didn't take that trade, and by the time it started pushing up, it was not my trading time. So that was just that. The 28th, again, price was just in a weird area because it was still kind of in this area here, and I didn't really like this area. So yeah, there really wasn't any opportunity, but once I saw price break above this area, break above this resistance and start using it as a support, I was just like, yeah, there's a high probability chance that we are going to be continuing pushing up. So sure enough, it really did push up, barely any drawdown, and yeah, it was a set it and forget it type of trade. And then Friday, I just chilled out, you know. It's just been a really busy day for me, so I didn't have time to trade, which was totally fine because I ended off with profits this week. So, I mean, you know, for anyone who needs to hear this, you know, this is just a reminder that you don't need to trade every single day. You know, trading once a week, twice a week, you know, once every other week, it's not a big deal. Just do what you feel comfortable with and just take your time. You know, don't be so quick to be in the markets just because you feel you need to. You know, it's way sweeter to just kind of get that W after you've been so patient and, you know, the market is on your side. It's a better kind of feeling. But yeah, after that trade that hit take profit, price just started kind of reversing down. I mean, still it looks like it's in a uptrend, but yeah, let's do a top-down analysis and kind of see what's going on. So I'm excited now that we can look at the monthly for real. In my last video we looked at the monthly, but the monthly, obviously the candlestick hadn't closed at the time. But now, starting what day's the 1st of August? Is it Monday or Sunday? Yeah, so Sunday is literally the 1st of August. So this candlestick has now closed essentially, and this is what it's looking like. So pretty interesting. It did close bearish, so that's something to definitely keep in mind. Another thing to keep in mind though is that price did not close below the low of the previous candlestick, the previous monthly, so it closed above it. So that's something to keep in mind as well. You know, maybe that goes to show that the bulls are still involved in some sort of aspect. You know, for me, it would have been a lot more confirmation if we had closed somewhere down, like down here, you know, closing below this wick. It would be more confirmation that, you know, bears are more so in control. But we will definitely see how, you know, how this next month, I always do this. We will definitely see how August starts off. You know, first week of every month, by the way, guys, is NFP. So, you know, I'm pretty sure most of us know this, but, you know, don't be too surprised if the market kind of trades out of whack, if the market is moving kind of weirdly. From what I've heard, the second week of the month is always a better week to trade. You know, comment down below if you can confirm that, if that's been the case for you. You know, I've had it both ways in terms of it being a good week and a bad week, so I can't really confirm that. But yeah, it makes sense. You know, you just kind of let the first week of the month play out. You let the market set up, and then the second week you come in. So let's see here. We're on the weekly now, and we see that the weekly closed bullish, just like last week, the week before. So that's interesting. That goes to show kind of as more confluence that the bulls are still in control, although they did reach this level here of resistance, like I already showed you, but we will review, reach this level of resistance and start pushing down. Something to keep in mind is that this is a level that has been tapped multiple times before. As you can see, even on the weekly, we can see that price has tapped it before, but when we go down to the lower time frames, we will see more, such as the daily. As you can see, this is an area that price kind of comes back to pretty often. So, you know, we got to keep that in mind, because it might not be too easy for price to break above it, since it's already, you know, shown that it's a zone. You know, price obviously has broken above it a few times, but it seems to just come back right down. So who knows what that means? We gotta wait and see. On the daily, it's not really it kind of, to me, still looks like there's this lower high, lower low structure, you know, that price can kind of go down because it didn't close above this area. The last daily candle, or the last couple daily candles, they did not close above this area. So to me, structure can still be going to the downside. It's very likely. I would have to see a confirmation. Why did you do that? I'd have to, what the hell? I would have to see some sort of bullish confirmation. I would love to see, you know, in the next, you know, day or so, in terms of Monday, Tuesday, seeing price close, filling these wicks and closing bullish. That would indicate to me that, you know, we want to go up. But if not, if price is not able to push up and it's just rejecting this area, I guess you can call it a higher time frame zone than the one that I had drawn out before, then we can expect price to continue down, maybe coming back down to this area here. We don't know. Let's go to the H4. It's always good just to prepare for both sides. You always have to remember that the market does whatever it wants. The market is always right, okay? Despite what you may think, despite your ego and your confidence, the market is always right, okay? So yeah, 4 hours looking bearish. This was a very bearish candlestick here. That was, I guess, around New York open on Friday. Is the market still open? No, what time is it? Oh my gosh, I lose track of the time. It is 6 p.m., almost 6 p.m. But yeah, so it closed really bearish. So we got to be careful, we got to be careful because this kind of looks like a double top here, in my opinion. Obviously not like the exact specific textbook double top, but like I said in my last video, probably, you'll never get that perfectly. Well, sometimes you will, but more often than not, you will not get that perfectly, textbook setup in terms of how it looks. But yeah, to me that looks like a double top. So I want to see if price is going to do something like this, push down further, come back up, retest this level here as a resistance, and then continue pushing down. If that's the case, if I see price close below this level here and then come back up to retest and then shows me a bearish signal, whether that's a doji, a bearish, a top wick and then like a bearish close, then I would not be opposed to entering a sell the show. The show. For bulls, I would have to see, for a buy, I would have to see price, again, just start showing me something. I need some bulls to come in and start breaking these levels. But right now it looks like, the bears can be in control. But, this is, I feel like for me, being able to analyze candlesticks is important because, this looks very similar to this candlestick here. And as you can see, price did create a huge bearish candlestick, but then it continued up. I mean, yeah, it was 2 different times. This was during London session on the 27th, and this is, New York session at the end of the week. So obviously it's different, but you got to be cognizant. It's very possible that a huge bearish candlestick can form, and then it can just go completely the opposite direction. So who knows, y'all. And yeah, looking out, when I actually zoom out, I do see more of a double top in this area. So I don't know. I feel like looking at that my bias might be bearish going into next week. I'm not expecting to trade, a lot or be in the markets a lot next week. Like I said, NFPs next week. But I want to see if the bears are going to take control. That'll be interesting. H1 here. H1 is basically kind of confirming what the H4 was saying, but just a bit more detail, of course. We see that the bears are coming in with some vengeance. So yeah, this area here, I'm definitely going to keep an eye on because, price can easily break below here and start kind of continuing down. And it looks like it does have that intention just in terms of the way the candlesticks look. We see a lot of top wicks here, and we see that the candlesticks are closing below the previous candlesticks. So something to definitely keep in mind in terms of just looking for confluence. Yeah, looks interesting. So we will look to see if the bears, if there's any reason to short any positions this coming week. This is the 30-minute showing exactly what the H1 is showing, like literally the same thing, of course. Little candlesticks, of course, at the end of the week. So yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it. I think overall my bias is bearish, but I will keep an eye out to see if there's any indication that we might be going up instead, because you never know. NFP, anything can happen. Any type of news can cause price to go the opposite direction that you think it's gonna go. But yeah, that's why we forecast, guys. That's why we forecast. But yes, lovely people, that is all I have for you today. I know it was a very short and sweet video, but we were quick this week. The markets were were pretty straightforward, you know, they weren't too mean to me. I hope they were not too mean to you as well. But if you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful in any way, shape, or form, please let me know by smashing that like button. I always appreciate it. And comment down below. Let me know how your week had gone in terms of trading and in terms of just personal life, you know. Have you accomplished anything this week? Was it a good week? I hope so. You know, if it was a bad week, don't worry, you know, there's always tomorrow. You gotta be positive. Positivity is key. We always say that on this channel. And last but not least, of course, do not forget to subscribe so you know when I post another video. And in the meantime, feel free to check out any of my other videos on this channel and my other channel, Candace B TV, where I vlog and do other random videos. You know, you get to just know me more, you know, just know me more. So go ahead and subscribe over there because I want you to, and I'm asking you to, and I think we're friends, so just like be my friend. Again, here I am begging for friends on the internet. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a phenomenal, beautiful day, week, and life. Bye!